3 years ago, when we were just considering the name of the school, we could have landed with Northside School or Northside Christian School, but we knew there was an important component that was the basis for the vision of the school, which was leadership. Because with leadership, we know that part of that is also about leaving a legacy. Last year, our third graders designed the playground project where they went through and created a budget, created the design, and the process for installing it. This year's third grade class has chosen for their legacy project the library. They realized there was a need, and with our school, as it has grown, we cannot be served from just a classroom library. They need a designated space. So that is what they are going to be presenting to you about tonight. Currently, Paula Starling, our former first grade teacher, is serving as the librarian. And even though we don't have a designated space, she hasn't let that stop her from instilling the love of reading into all of our students.
Look at that. Oh, look at that.
I have always been a reader. I've just always loved reading, and always knew in the back of my mind I wanted to be a teacher. At 6 years old, I got a blackboard. I asked for one for Christmas, and I got a blackboard with chalk, and taught all my little stuffed animals how to read. And so then fast forward, I became a teacher, and I started in kindergarten, and I really never left kindergarten. And as Mr. Pleasant says, I taught kindergarten for a number of years. And kindergarten is the best age. Most children are learning to read in kindergarten, and it's just a miraculous process. You give them the tools, and they just take off. And at the beginning of the year, they're struggling, maybe. Some can already read, but most can't. And by the end of the year, they're reading to you, and it's just such a pleasure and such a blessing as a teacher. So much growth then. And I always like to read to them. Them reading to me was wonderful, but reading to them also teaches how to read, how to love what you're reading, how to use your voice to show emotion and inflection. And I just love it, and hopefully that has been imparted to my students. I've also, as a teacher, frequented the library at our school, at my previous school, and I was in there a lot, and I became a regular fixture in the library, and finding books that would be very personal to my students, and just loved the library, and kind of started thinking, wow, what a great job that would be when I want to retire from teaching. And so I thought about that for a number of years, and applied for a position as a librarian, and I got it, and I loved it. Had a wonderful teacher, taught me biblical principles of being a librarian and what the different genres could look like from a Christian perspective, and just love being able to match books with students and have them love them. It's a lot of trial and error sometimes, but when you hit on that right one and they just take off, it's a beautiful thing. And here at Northside, we have been blessed with book donations. And I know we couldn't start with a library from the beginning, but I was always, Mr. Pleasant, when are we going to have a library? And would you think of me when we do get a library? I'd love to help out with that. And so since I have retired, I have been helping start the library. This year, Mrs. Pleasant asked me if I would do library from a cart. I come in Monday mornings. I get the carts. I go to the preschool room where we're assigned to have our library. I choose books that I think the kids are going to want to check out, and I take them off the shelves and arrange them around the room so that they're visually appealing. And the classes come in, and we do it old school. The books have library cards And we manually write down each child's name, stamp it with the due date, just like in the olden days. I'm so thankful when I see the students leaving this little classroom with a book in their hands and they're excited about reading. And we're so thankful to be able to do this. This is not the exact way we would want to be doing it. It's a little bit cumbersome, but we're thankful for it. But we do have a dream and a vision.